let us take a quick look at EEI's 9 decades of engineering excellence and innovation. Everything started in 1931 when a company with the name Engineering Equipment and Supply Company was incorporated as a machinery and mill supply house on April 17, 1931. In 1934, the Engineering Equipment and Supply Company put up a modern machine shop fully equipped to handle general machine work, steel fabrication, welding and sheet metal work, and gear cutting. The Engineering Equipment and Supply Company also fabricated coast vessels for the United States Navy, but closed shop when the war broke out.
In the 1940s, the Engineering Equipment and Supply Company expanded into steel fabrication, metalworks, and shipbuilding. The company won contracts to fabricate bodies for garbage trucks for the city of Manila and to construct Coast Guard vessels, PT boats, and submarine chasers for the U.S. Navy. In the 1950s, the company further developed its engineering shop facilities and had become a fabricator of storage tanks for oil companies and also got involved in power development. In 1959, the Engineering Equipment and Supply Company's major shareholdings were acquired by Benguet Corporation, the Philippines' leading gold producer at that time. In 1965, the Engineering Equipment and Supply Company changed its name to Engineering Equipment Incorporated, or EEI. EEI's steel foundry and steel fabrication divisions were leaders in the industry. Then, it was in 1974 that the company expanded into 3 main operating divisions: construction machinery and foundry. The company then established its overseas division and made its foray into the Middle East and Southeast Asia.
By the 1980s, EEI celebrated its golden anniversary and continued to expand its steel fabrication division. Its overseas division expanded its overseas construction activities to markets in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Several subsidiaries were formed. The shipbuilding and marine repair activities became EEI Marine Corporation. The recruitment activities to serve the growing manpower needs of the overseas division became Gulf Asia International Corporation, and the skills training activities became the International Training Corporation of Asia. EEI Limited was formed to expand the overseas construction services. Plant Design and Management Corporation was created to improve the company's technology and engineering capability, as well as to tap international markets for engineering design services. The Foundry Division was transferred to Benguet Corporation in 1988.
In the 1990s, more subsidiaries were established. Significant during this time was the participation of EEI in the reconstruction of Kuwait after the First Gulf War. On April 14, 1992, Engineering Equipment Incorporated formally changed its name to EEI Corporation. 1 year later, the Uchangco Group of Companies, one of the largest family-owned business conglomerates in the Philippines, acquired Benguet Corporation's ownership of EEI.
In the same year, the Al Rashid Construction Company, or the ARCC, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was established through a joint venture between Al Rashid Petroleum Investment Company and EEI Corporation. In 1994, another subsidiary, EEI Realty Corporation, was created, which was EEI entry into the real estate market. And in 1996, EEI acquired Philrock Incorporated and 20% of Subic Power Corporation from the House of Investments, which were purchased through EEI shares. This resulted in making the House of Investments the majority shareholder of EEI, and in EEI becoming a subsidiary of the House of Investments.
3 years later, the company restructured its machinery division and spun it off as an autonomous subsidiary, which is now called the Equipment Engineers Incorporated. By the 2000, the EEI was already known as a pioneer Philippine contractor in the Middle East as it continued to acquire major projects in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. On the domestic front, the company's steel fabrication plant was constructing pressure vessels and module assemblies for overseas clients and was acquiring more high-rise building and infrastructure projects.
By the 2010s, the company accelerated its recruitment activities, strengthened its quality and safety standards, and reinforced its business fundamentals as its growth continued. On its 80th anniversary, the company launched its Going Green and other sustainability programs. In 2015, EEI Power Corporation moved into the power generation business as it forayed into renewable energy through its investments in wind power and solar power.
At present, EEI subsidiaries include Equipment Engineers Incorporated, the Gulf Asia International Corporation, EEI Construction and Marine Incorporated, EEI Realty Corporation, EEI Power Corporation Incorporated, and the most recent EEI Corporation established in 2016, which is involved in providing scaffolding and shoring services to the construction industry. EEI takes pride in its quadruple A rating as a general engineering contractor, the highest category rating for contractors issued by the Department of Trade and Industry. Currently, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, EEI Corporation was able to turn over the Bohol Panglao International Airport with its roof lined with energy-efficient solar panels, the SM4 Ecom Center with its surreal design of rhombic shapes and crystals, and the recently inaugurated and open to the public Skyway Stage 3.
As we speak, EEI Corporation is at the forefront of building the Metro Manila subway project, dubbed as the project of the century. Truly a testament to our vision. Builder of a better future.